One reflection.
We need to wait for the oxygen. Oxygen source, okay? So, are you okay?
To mix up all the number again, then I put this one.
Okay.
For the left place together.
tenderloin medium well, one ribeye medium rare, and one mushroom soup.
Can I go on them?
And one fish soup. Can take?
Yay!
I got one.
Very yummy.
Mama, what is this?
Mushroom soup. Wait.
I'm hurt. Are there any knees?